My parents walked out when I was 13 years later. They returned for my uncle's wealth. They thought they could outsmart his will, but one hidden clause ended their greed. Forever people often picture abandonment as something loud. A fight, tears, a slammed door. For me, it was quiet. Just another cold Tuesday morning when I woke up to an empty apartment and a handwritten note on the counter. Up until then, I thought my life was normal. I was Noah, 13, the only kid in a small apartment with parents who pretended to function like a family. Dad ran a small used car lot down the street, one of those places with a plastic tube man flapping in the wind like it's trying to escape. He acted like some business hotshot, but half the time he was either gambling or losing money somewhere he shouldn't have been. Mom ran a daycare from home. She managed for a while until her depression hit harder and the parents stopped bringing their kids. When you cancel on families 3 times in a row, people stop trusting you. Still, at first, we were a family. Friday movie nights with microwave popcorn, camping trips in a tent that leaked when it rained, cinnamon rolls on Christmas morning. Nothing perfect, but it was ours. Then the cracks began to show. Late-night fights. Dad coming home reeking of smoke and beer instead of motor oil. Mom sleeping for days with the blinds closed. Groceries vanished faster than they were replaced. When I asked about dinner, she'd mumble something like, "Just eat cereal." Dad always promised to bring more food or money. Promises were cheap, and he spent them like pennies. I thought if I behaved perfectly, kept my grades up clean, didn't complain, they'd fix things. But children don't fix broken adults. That Tuesday morning, I overslept. Nobody woke me for school. The apartment was still. Too still. Their bedroom door, usually shut, stood wide open. Inside, half the closet was empty. Drawers half pulled, socks and old receipts scattered like they'd left in a rush. And on the counter, "Noah, we can't do this anymore. Your Uncle Graham will take care of you. We're sorry." 16 words. That's all it took to end a childhood. Mom's phone went straight to voicemail. Dad's number had already been disconnected. No forwarding address, no emergency contacts, nothing. That night I sat on the couch, staring at the phone, waiting for it to ring. It never did. The next day, the landlord banged on the door demanding rent. I told him my parents were gone. He just frowned like he'd heard that excuse before and muttered something about calling social services. That's when the panic hit. By day 3, I gave up and called my school counselor. She didn't hesitate. Within hours, Child Protective Services showed up. The man who came, Mr. Barrett, had that calm, practiced tone people use when they know you're about to shatter. He flipped through files, made calls, then said they'd found my father's brother, Uncle Graham. I'd only met him twice. I can't share the full story here, but if you want the whole truth, the full video is in the description below. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more.